Now, with a section of National Assembly members claiming that they will table an impeachment motion against the Deputy President, that is Rigathi Gachagua, and has been the talk point of various gatherings that we have witnessed over the weekend, we want to tell you now the procedure of removing a sitting second-in-command from office. Now, some of the procedures are quite entailed within Article 150 of the Kenyan Constitution, but before that, the motion that the members of Parliament are alleging to have in possession with, and they will present it before the August House, there are procedures as well guiding those to ensure that it is debated before the floor of the House. The Speaker, first of all, needs to be notified of the motion, has to go through the motion and ensure that it reaches the level that is supposed to reach an impeachment motion against a Deputy President. Then therein, the Speaker will take it to the floor of the House, where the members of Parliament will have a peek and, of course, debate on the impeachment motion. But this is what the Constitution clearly stipulates. If a sitting second-in-command is removed from office, needs to be followed. Article 150 of the Constitution clearly stipulates that the Deputy President must be removed from office on grounds that he is on physical or mental incapacity and the function of the office, or the impeachment on the grounds that he has violated the Constitution. I do hear that we have prepared a story in regards to that. Let's look at it and I'll tell you more about the grounds that can remove a sitting Deputy President.
President Rigathi Gachagua is a man under siege. Lawmakers are toying with the idea of hounding him out of office. Well, impeaching a deputy president in Kenya is a process guided by the Constitution of Kenya, primarily under Article 150. Let's walk through how it works. First, a member of the National Assembly must initiate the process by proposing a motion for impeachment. The grounds for this motion must be clearly stated and must fall under one of three categories: gross violation of the Constitution or any other law, the commission of a crime under national or international law, or gross misconduct. This is specified under Article 150, subsection 1A and B. Once the motion is presented, it must be supported by at least 1/3 of all members of the National Assembly. Given that there are 349 members in total, this means that at least 117 members must support the motion for it to proceed. If this threshold is met, the motion is then tabled for debate. After the debate, the National Assembly must vote on the resolution. Here, the Constitution requires a much higher threshold. At least 2/3 of all members of the National Assembly must approve the impeachment. In numbers, that means 233 members out of 349 must vote in favor of the motion for it to move forward to the Senate.
Honorable Senators, I wish to welcome you to this special sitting of the Senate.
Once it reaches the Senate, the process enters a different phase. Article 145, subsection 4, allows the Senate to form a special committee to investigate the allegations. This committee, if formed, conducts an inquiry and reports its findings back to the entire Senate.
This motion, Mr. Speaker.
Finally, the Senate debates the matter. For the Deputy President to be removed from office, at least 2/3 of all senators must support the impeachment. With 67 senators, this means that at least 45 must vote in favor of the charges. If the Senate votes to uphold the charges, then the Deputy President is removed from office immediately, as stipulated under Article 150, subsection 2. Thus, the process is quite rigorous, requiring high levels of parliamentary support at each stage to ensure that the decision to remove a deputy president is made thoughtfully and with significant backing.